Hello, welcome to my coding class, and today we'll be learning something called. Wait, one second. This is not working. Python. Congratulations, you have someone into my class. So, what's Python? Python is a programming language used in every day. You use like you can make games, you can make apps, you can make websites, you can make everyday tools. It's so easy. I promise you, it's easy, super easy. So, and like you can make like that that like app you used yesterday that it's probably made out of Python. That sketchy website that you probably visited last week made by Python and that game and that little mobile game that is so annoying with completely all with ads made by Python. Well, probably. Not everything's made by Python because Python is a programming language. A programming language. Not the only programming language. There's multiple others like JavaScript, Java, let's see, C plus, C sharp. But we're gonna go with Python because it's the most easiest one. It's for beginners and it's pretty simple to explain. So what will we learn? We will learn things like variables, strings, loops, conditions, and definitions with like stuff like how to draw and like uh like imports and like how to like see the time zones and stuff and like those stuff and like everything you think you want to do. So I'll be using this app called Colab, made by Google, and you don't have to pretty much use the app that I'm just using because it's your thing. But if you want to use it, it's in the description below. You can use it. It's completely for free and because it's made for Google and it's pretty simple to use. So let's go on with it. So here we at Collab. Today we're going to be learning variables. But what are variables? Variables are stuff like to store data and stuff. So let's start with the first. Let's say, well, let's say there's a variable. Let's call it variable. Now we can see the variable is equal to something like 1 second. Let's say 9. You can reuse that variable and other. You can also change that variable and stuff like this variable equals 10. You can also do stuff like variable equals equals variable or plus 10. But there's only so many things not to do. Do not put any number in front of your variable. And do not and never start your variable with anything like this symbol. Do not and also do not write it very long like how many lives are in the game left equal. Yeah, no, you can just write lives. It's shortened down. Don't write it so long so you don't have to do it like how many lives. Yeah, I'm just gonna quit at this point. But see, there is but then there are stuff like but you can't use that. If you can't use that, print. No, no, thank you. You cannot use that. Like these things, you can search it up. These are like built-in functions that if you use won't act as a variable and will give you an error. Like if I did print was 9, and then I just did this, it would probably show an error at some point. I don't know. Maybe it could not because sometimes Colab just adds actually a little weird, and maybe it would probably try. If I were to do something like that, then it's probably gonna act a little weird. But it's taking much more time. So somehow it actually works because we're not printing anything, but it definitely did not use that. So how does a variable work? A variable works like this. It works like if you say grand, um, let's say age, we would put an age and it will store the age. You can also you can make multiple variables and it will store it. And if you and Here's a function that we can use. It's called print. Like I showed you before, print is something you can use. Like let's put age in. You can put age, and then I could run this, and oh wait. Yeah, I think there's like 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Let's try this again. Age. Okay, we can do age. We can do year, and we can do time, and we can do print. I don't know. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong here, and I don't know. Year. Maybe there's something wrong, but okay. Again, why isn't this not working? This is so weird. If I want to do something like this, then okay. Very sorry. But the thing was, I had a variable named print, which actually caused it. So that's why I told you this won't work. And look, right here, it works. So if I wanted to print year, then it would tell you the year. So now it works. Okay. So if I wanted to do like something like a miles, then it would equal like let's say 87. You can do print a, then print miles. Now, yes, you can do something like print 87, but why the heck would you do that? You can do print miles, and then after that, you can do something like, so now you can do something like, well, miles equals plus, or let's like start from the beginning. So if you say miles equals 8, miles equals 8, and then, or you can do plus equals 8, or 5, let's say 5, and then do print, you can see something like this. It's very easy. And we can keep doing that until there is something like this. Yes. But if you want to multiply this, then we can do something like this. Okay, got it now. So you have to be at least 1 so we can multiply and it become an actual number. Let's do multiply equals 6. We do this and look at that. If you want to minus it, then you do minus 100. And if you, let's say, I know this much. Divided, then yes, like right here. And exponents? Yes, exponents work too. For division? Yeah, works too. So, yeah. Yeah, many functions work here, and we'll talk about math later, but this is the video for today. I hope you learned many things, and I'm very sorry for many errors that have happened in this video. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.